sir.
Form 1, row 1, column 2. Form 1, 3FLT
Right
flow
now
button.
we
No next
are
review. CHK2 skip. Bottom skip. 213 seconds until APU is powered up. H. Skip.
waiting on APU to power up.
Ops 27.1. Ops 27.1. Lockheed Martin register.
Which clearly it is.
Ops 27.1.3. 6. Lockheed. Ops Form 1, 3FL. Bottom skip. 179 seconds until APU is powered up. H.
Got a couple minutes letting this power up. So I've got a flight that I gotta do. I gotta make a run down to Miami. I wonder if I can get
Folder view. Active Sky for P3DV. Wait curse consent with track backup. Move the Dropbox. Jot full. Sound 12 of 50 full location as P3 location as WX webcam aware production for aware training active Sky for P3 location as P3DV4 C program files x86 high before the CHKLST button. Act form 1 row 1 before the CHKLST button. Active Sky for P3DV4 introduction form as P3DV4 new weather updated the message. Press introduction form. Briefing pure data X log home help 0 button double map but conditions button flight plan but rest. Search button. Options but debug button. Introduction. Edit blank. Desktop window. Window. No next review. No object. Desktop window. No previous review. Screen review. No containing. No previous. No next. No containing window. No previous. Form 1. No previous. No next. Form taskbar window. Active taskbar. Form 1 taskbar. Active sky for no previous. No next. WX mode. Window. WX mode. Double no next. No op. No next. No previous. WX live real time mode window. Connection. Win prepar 3D connected. Activity window. Idle window. 7410 window. WX control window. Map window. Conditions window. Flight plan window. Search window. Flight plan window. Flight plan button. No objects inside. APU gen no next. No previous. No objects inside. Flight plan button. Flight plan button. Activate. No objects inside. Flight plan conditions window. Map window. Flight plan no previous. No next. No objects inside. Tools strip 1 toolbar. Favorites. Ground power not available. No objects. Flight plan but no objects inside. Flight conditions window. Flight plan window. Map button. Undock button. Left aft fuel pump on. Right active Sky for P3DV4 new conditions window button. Current plus 0 hours. Tool strip 1 toolbar. Favorites. Elect current. Tool strip undock button. Map favorites. Left pack current plus tool strip 1 tool undock button. New conditions window button. Current plus 0 hours. Edit blank. Beacon on. Conditions window. Conditions but no objects inside.
Dear passengers.
Active Sky for P3DV4 command center. Form 1 before the CHKLST button. Active Lockheed Martin registered prepar 3D. Form 1 row 1 cop before the CHKLST button. CHKL before tax flow. B CHG ZF bottom ZF GWT 140 ZFW 99,995 fuel 3FL before start flow button. 3FLT before the CHKLST taxi C before 3F before start CHKLST button. Pressed.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door. Closed and locked. Fuel. 4127 pounds. Checked. Passenger signs. On
Right.
MCP. V214 heading 229 altitude 29000 takeoff speeds. V113 VR140 V214 set. CDU pre-flight completed. Rudder and aileron trim. Free and 0. Taxi and takeoff briefing completed. Anti-collision lights on. Checklist complete.
Rep button. Config. Connected but voice button. Auto button. Voice button. Pressed.
Ground crew from cockpit.
Pushback.
Go
started.
ahead.
Waiting for ready for pushback call.
Ready for pushback.
Steering
Lockheed
pin
Martin
inserted.
registered. Lockheed
Release
Martin.
brakes.
Park and brake off.
Starting push.
Nose left.
Cleared to start engines.
Say
Nose
nose
left.
left, nose right, or stop pushback.
Start engines.
Starting engine 2.
Form 1 row 1 form 1 voice button. Pressed. Lockheed Martin registered prepar 3D registered V4. MCP heading 229. Form 1 row 1 column active sky for P3 ops 27 act RTE lex 1 slash act RT 036 degrees HDT 0.9 nm. 1 INTC 230 slash 1786 036 degrees H. Lockheed Martin registered prepar for lock. Heading box heading edit lang 6 lang 6 3. Lockheed Martin registered prepar 3D registered V4 number 2 generator active.
Alright, engines are starting.
Number 2 ignition on.
Engine 2 cut out.
Alright, engine 2 cut out.
Starting engine 1.
Number 2 starter off. Hit a T on. Number 1 starter engaged. Number 1 generator active.
Stopping pushback.
Lockheed
Set
Martin
parking
registered
brake.
Parking brake.
Parking brake on.
Steering pin removed. Cleared to taxi. Have a great flight.
Pushback completed. GSX select parking facility at KDTW Detroit Metro Wayne Co. 1/3 1 runway 3L start 2 runway 3R start 3 runway 4L start 4 runway 4R start 5 runway 9L start 6 runway 9R start 7 runway 21L start 8 runway 21R start 9 runway 22L start 10 next page crater. Land. GSX select parking facility at KDTW Detroit Metro Wayne Co. 1/3 1 runway 3L start 2 runway 3R start 3 runway 4L start 4 runway 4R start 5 runway 9L start 6 runway 9R start 7 runway 21L start 8 runway 21R start 9 runway 22L start 10 next page crater.
If I can just go to the next page.
Land. GSX select parking. Land. Land.
Well,
GSX select parking facility at KDTW Detroit Metro Wayne Co. 1/3 1 runway 3L start 2 runway 3R start 3 runway 4L start 4 runway 4R start 5 runway 9L start 6 runway 9R start 7 runway 21L start 8 runway 21R start. GSX follow me service sound off, sound on, land. Heading 36.
there we go.
Act RTE legs 1 slash form 1 row 1 voice button, auto button, voice, config button, pref button, before start flow, pre-FLT flow button, before the CHK, taxi CHKLST button, pressed. Lockheed
Taxi
Martin
checklist.
registered prepar.
Generators.
Alright.
On. Progeat.
3.
Progeat.
Lockheed Martin registered prepar 3D registered.
On. Anti-ice. Set. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked. Auto brakes. RTO. Flight controls. Full left. Full right. Full back. Full forward. Checked. Ground equipment. Cleared. Checklist complete.
Alright.
Form 1 row 1 column 2. Taxis before pre-FLT flow before the CHKLST button. Pressed.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Lockheed Martin registered pre. Flaps 0.
Flaps.
Flaps 0, flaps 0,
Flaps.
flaps 0. Flaps 1, flaps 1, flaps 1. Flaps 1. Flaps in motion,
Flaps.
flaps 1. Flaps 1, flaps in motion, flaps 1, flaps 1. Flaps 2, flaps 2, flaps 2, flaps 2.
Flaps.
Flaps 2. Flaps 2.
Flaps.
Flaps 3, flaps 3. Flaps 4.
Set stabilization trim. Set. Checklist complete.
Folder view
Flight
list.
attendant,
FS
prepare
Airlines.
for takeoff.
Fly Central 20 of it. Flight zip location. FS Airlines 16 of 5th landing on. FS Airlines with login pressed. Button. Button. X. Home. Option. Fly. Button. Pressed. F button. X. X. Back button. Fuel up pressed. F button. Exit button. Back button. Change button. Back button. Change pressed. Change. Plus button. Button. X button. Fly but pressed. Button. X button. Exit button. Divert button. Button. Total fuel 41,100. Active sky for P3DV4 command tools trip 1 toolbar. FS Airlines row 1 column 2. FS active sky for P3 Lockheed Martin registered prepar 3D registered. Lockheed Martin registered prepar 3D registered V4.
Parking brake off.
FS active form 1 row. Before the pre-FLT. Before the pre-FL before start pref button. Before pre-FL before taxi seat after start flow button. Start engines auto button voice button. Pref before stop pre-FLTC pre-FLT before the CHKL taxi CHKL after start flow button.
Alright, give me 1 second here, guys.
System talking flight monitor STK talking flight left click button alt plus left double click button. Context toolbar sub task block task show the desktop S task man block the taskbar check taskbar settings T toolbar sub menu search sub menu H news and interest show show task show people show windows in work taskbar. Folder view list. System Lasso 10.4 talking flight monitor left click button left double right click button alt unknown. TFM shut restart about website issued keyboard command settings shutdown settings.
Hold on 1 second, I gotta fix one thing here real quick.
TFM settings dialog. Output 1 of 1 level timing required off aircraft 1 of 1 level 0. User interface 1 aircraft 1 of takeoff assist mode combo box off collapsed. OK button. Cancel settings cat user interface 1 of 1. Play startup sound check box check. Play shutdown. OK button. Cancel settings cat PMDG 1 of 1 level. CDU soft keys grouping alternate F1 speak message when FMC per minute is complete checkbox. OK button. Cancel settings cat. User interface aircraft. Timing output 1 of 1 level 0. General 1 of geo names username bitmap save use metric measurements check avionics panel mode grouping simplified radio but OK button cancel settings cat output 1 of speech system grouping screen reader radio button check attitude output mode grouping tones radio but speech radio button checked speech and tones radio button checked tones radio button checked speech radio button checked SAPI speech rates output his group read sim read flight ground proximity warning system read flight following information checked read sim connect messages checkbox checked. Read altitude every 1000. TFM settings. Form 1 row. TFM settings row 1 cop. Read altitude every continue quit button alt plus Q loading air continue button alt. Read ground speed read auto output OK cancel button settings can OK but unknown. Form 1 row 1 form 1 Lockheed Martin registered prepar 3D registered parking brake on parking brake off.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Zero knots indicated. 0 knots ground speed. Parking brake on. Parking brake off. 0 knots ground speed. On. 2 knots ground speed. 3 knots ground speed. 5 knots ground speed. Right FD master on. Ten knots
12
indicated.
knots. 13 knots. 15 knots.
Flaps 5.
16 knots.
Attitude right 1.
18 knots. 19 knots. 20 knots. 22 knots. 23 knots. 23 knots. 23 knots. 23 knots. 23 knots. 23 knots.
737 cock expanded level 1. Elect fuel.
23 knots.
700 quit button alt. Details button alt.
23
Quit button alt.
knots.
Continue button alt. Panels tree. MCP 1 of
24
1 level.
knots.
Nav course grouping. Left course edit land.
31
Right course edit
knots.
land. Left FD checkbox check. Right F right 1.
39
Left
knots.
FD right FD checkbox checked. Right throttle right 1 right 2.
52 knots.
And right 1 at arm checkbox not. Right FD right 1
59
right 2.
knots.
Right 1 at arm checked not checked. Auto
62
throttle arm
knots.
switch on. Auto throttle light on checked. Auto throttle arm switch off. Auto
65
throttle light on.
knots.
And 1 off. Speed at right 1 right 2. L6 right 1.
68
Alt
knots.
INTV button. Lockheed Martin registered.
70
Lockheed Martin red right
knots.
2.
72 knots. 75 knots. 77
Lockheed
knots.
Martin registered. Prepar 3D registered. V right
80
3 right 2.
knots.
Right 3. Right 2. Right
83
3
knots.
right 2. Right 2.
85 knots.
Right 3 right 3 right 2.
90
right 3
knots.
right 2 right 3 right 2 right 3. Right 3
95
right 2
knots.
right 3 right 2 right 3. Right 2 right 3
99
right 2
knots.
right 3.
I don't know what
right
happened here,
right
but
2.
104 knots. 109 knots. 114 knots. 119 knots. 125 knots. 130 knots. 136 knots. 141 knots. 146 knots. Airborne. 148 knots.
Left 13 left 14 left 15 left 16 left 17 left 18 left 19 left 20 left 21 left 22 right FD master off. Seven on form 1 row 1 after start flow but taxi before the C8 tax after start engines auto but voice but connected con prep before pre-F before taxi after start flow start engine auto button voice button connected button voice but auto start end left up left 20 up 5 up left 20 up 30 up left 20 up 11 up 10 up 9 up left 20 up 7 up 6 up 5 up 4 left up 3 up 2 right up 1
400,
no, it,
down
300,
to left 30 down 6 lock down
200.
TFM is down
TFM is shutting down.
100, 30,
down
10.
like state mandate
179 knots.
not
Lockheed
gonna
Martin
work.
registered
airborne.
I don't know what the hell's
On
going on.
ground.
right 2 right
100.
Lockheed Martin registered prepar 3
I've
Unavailable.
reinstalled and
Lockheed
reinstalled.
Martin
I don't
submenu
know.
dialog window submenu yes button no but yes button
I'm at a loss. I guess it's time for me just to reinstall P3D altogether. That tells me it's not first officer doing it, so
Pain
I wonder.
FS Airlines
I have an idea.
FS Airlines not responding app start normal active sky for P3 ops 27 start virtual start recording checkbox stop
So